and flying blind most of the time.
Chaka, I hear your voice. We have it playing right now. Always makes me want to sing with you. Thank you very much for coming in, first of all.
Feel free to sing with me, darling.
Oh, that would just hurt everybody out there, not me at all. But you've been to Detroit before, obviously.
Oh, please.
So welcome
I'm
home,
Chaka
so to speak.
Cobalt Khan. Yeah, I've played here.
Talk about your experiences here in Detroit audiences.
Well, my last boyfriend was from Detroit.
Look out.
Yeah, about 5 years ago. I find this is a fascinating place, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
There are a lot of good men here, Chaka.
it's a lot of good men.
Yeah.
Great guys come from here. With dimples. This is the dimple capital. Lots of those. And good people.
Yeah.
Good people.
Yeah.
Aretha's here, my girl.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously this is I'm from Chicago, born and raised.
Right.
So, we share a lot of stuff. In Great Lakes.
We do.
Area. I think that the lakes have some kind of magical effect on people.
Mm-hmm. The water.
That come away, that come out of this area. Because I've traveled, really far and wide. And the people I've met who live in Europe, from America, are all Midwesterners from this area. Who decide to stay there. All the Europhiles and the people who are find most interesting from my part of the world. Well,
you mentioned your girl Aretha. I have to ask, have you talked to her? How's she doing?
Yes, she's doing really well. Thank you. She's doing really good. She's up and about and recovering.
That's
really well. So not to worry.
Yeah, all
our
of her
prayers
fans
are working.
Yeah, good, and keep them coming.
I love
as well.
you, Riri. Yeah. I know you probably sleep, but I love
you. we all do, and thank you for giving us that update. Now you're in town for it's called Hair Show.
Yes.
It's a musical. Opened last night. Okay.
No, they don't open last night. They opened actually Tuesday.
Open Tuesday.
Yeah.
And how's it been since it's open? Open here in Detroit?
Really good, very good response. The audience loves it.
Do they talk back like Detroit audiences do?
We have a definite audience participation part with our comedian D, who's he really handles it very well, and he's a very and I also communicate with them at the end of the play. And there are parts of it where I play a singer named Sasha, so I have to perform, so I become Sasha / Chaka, and perform some of my songs. But it's almost like a mini Chaka concert with a hair show and acting. But everything has substance, and there's depth. Right. Because we touch on cancer, because that's one of the effects. Loss of hair happens with cancer. That's right. So I wanted to make it. The part that I put in to make it more relevant was that aspect of. Yeah. But it's a really entertaining. I'm surprised at how much fun you have. It's being received and how much fun we're having.
Give us a brief synopsis, because we know of the hair show, and then Chris Rock had the Good Hair documentary. And whose story does it follow?
It sort of takes off where Chris left off.
Okay.
It takes up where he left off. It gives you a little more in-depth history.
Of hair shows.
Yes. And what goes on behind the scenes like he did. But on a smaller and more intimate level. And it tells a story about some famous people in the industry, which you will immediately pick up on, which I can't mention, if you go. And you should come. And it's kid-friendly. There's no cussing.
Good.
It's just a lot of fun.
All right.
A lot of fun.
All right, and let's give the information real quickly, and I'll give it again at the end of the interview. We got a few more minutes to go, but it is today through Sunday at Music Hall. You can get tickets at the box office. You see the information on your screen right there, and of course, always, the information is at myfoxdetroit.com. Now, one thing Jason Carr had me, he said, you have to ask her about the James Brown scene in the Blues Brothers.
Oh my God! Which aspect of that does he want me to
How much fun? What was it like shooting a scene like that? How many times? How many takes?
It was so much fun. It was like a big barbecue. They were barbecuing every day on the lot. The choir. It was so funny. And Belushi, that's when I first met him.
Yeah,
he
Jim
was
Belushi,
so sweet. He took me in a golf cart on a tour of the studio. I forget which
studio.
And he was a lot of fun, a lovely man.
Right.
And it was just a riot. It was a riot, and it took a lot of takes.
A lot of takes.
Yeah, they do a lot of.
That must have been like a big concert then for a lot of takes.
It was, but you saw the people were nuts in the church. You know, they had trampolines and stuff. You know, the dancers started dancing, and they just overkilled with the trampolines and they're jumping up something there. It was funny.
You know, this morning I see mostly men beaming, walking down the hall with their Chaka stuff, happy that you were coming in. What do you get most from fans when you walk around? Because I was saying earlier, you're the only woman that had me singing "I'm Every Woman," which I won't do in front of you.
Love it.
But what do you get most when you hear from fans?
Well, they're happy to see me. I'll say that. And I'm happy to see them.
Which song do they sing to you?
On stage, they sing Sweet Thing. I hardly can get one line. They sing the whole song, so I just sing in between. I'm Every Woman. We get very good response. In fact, that's our encore song in my show. And we do it in this show as well.
Oh, very nice.
We do Angel in this show as well. That's a big response song, too. A lot of tears on that one.
Yeah.
A lot. I think I was in one of those places when I wrote that song. So it's a great play, and you just look, Detroit, just come out, check it out. What else is happening? It's snowing.
Chaka's here.
Yeah,
Be
I'm
inside,
here.
Get warm. Here's some good music.
I'm here for the next till Sunday. Anyway.
Through Sunday.
Through to Sunday. So.
And we are very happy that you stopped by here as well. Thank you very much.
I'm happy to open here too. This is a great
city
testing ground.
to open in. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you see the information on your screen once again through the 23rd at the Detroit Music Hall. Tickets are still available, and of course, you can always score those tickets at myfoxdetroit.com. Chaka Khan, you're always welcome here on the Big Brown Couch.
Thank you, darling.
Been a pleasure. Been a pleasure.
All right, God
thank you
bless
so much.